teach the other time about if your spouse is 75% better off over 25% weakness that you should overlook. Now, I want to talk about that same topic. I want to give another more highlights about that same topic because it's somehow relating to this topic I want to teach. Now, if your spouse is 25% weak, you have to consider overlooking. But if your spouse is 75% weak, I don't think that marriage may last or may work. And have it in mind, when you have a spouse that is complaining about this marriage, about this your weakness, and your weakness is 75%. The other time I taught in the other of my video, I said if the spouse is 75% good. Now, the reverse is now the case. If the spouse is 75% bad, and your wife or your husband is complaining that he does not like this thing, and this thing is the major problem in the family, that means it's 75% bad. He complains and complains, you overlook. 3 things are likely to happen. 1, in the future, he may break your heart. 2, in the nearer future, he may separate from you. 3, in the nearer future, he may divorce you. Now, I want to suggest something. If you still love that person, be it your wife or your husband, that have been complaining this thing, and it makes him a sadist in the marriage, and you know he does not like this thing, he's not happy. This thing makes him to be sick. This thing makes him or her to be depreciated spiritually and physically. And he complains. You are overlooking it, you are despising his complaint or her complaint. These 3 things I mentioned may likely happen. But if you don't want these 3 things to likely happen, please work on the marriage on time. Do you know why? If he starts complaining, at a point he stops complaining, he becomes silent, looking at you. You are doing those things in her presence or in his presence. She's not complaining again. She's not complaining, or he's not complaining again. She's not dormant, looking at you without complaining, and you are still doing that thing. These 3 things will happen. That separation, that divorce, or to break your heart. These things will happen because you are still doing it. You don't want to change, and you have stopped complaining because you have seen that you don't want to change. Your weakness is 75, and he's not complaining again. He's not telling you, honey, change now, sweetie, leave this thing, baby, don't do it. He's not complaining. You are still doing it. He does not. You don't fucking care why he's silent. Be ready for these 3 things: that divorce, that separation, and that what I told you, heartbreak. He has something in mind for being silent, and when he speaks, you may end up regretting. Had I know, and have it in mind. Had I know comes too late. If you still love your spouse, please change on time. Stop those things he does not like, so that your marriage will work again.